Suck on that, Henry. Troll-ass mother humper.
NFC East champs. And we're just getting started. Dallas still stinks. Yo, by the way, King Dingbat here, and welcome to the Victory Celebration Room, better known as my garage, where we come out to smoke a cigar every time the Eagles win, which is just about every week. Now, we can't smoke in the house. If we do, the wife will double walk my ass, and you'll find me in a gutter in my own blood and urine somewhere like this, all knocked out. So we come out here, we smoke a cigar, and yes, we are smoking a big, fat, big, thick, gigantic stogie tonight. Pause. No diddy. You know what I mean? But we're out here smoking because the Eagles, they won. They won not only a game, they won a division, and they're ready for the history books. Now, as always, we dedicate the cigar to the players or player we think that deserve it. And today, well, I'm going to only name one guy. I'm going to name one guy, not because there were guys that deserved it, because there were. But I don't want to take away from what he just did. I want to give him the credit that he is due. And I'm talking about one, Saquon, the beast, Barkley. You know, Saquon, the Giants say he's no good anymore. Barkley, because Barkley just went over 2,000 yards and only needs 101 yards to break the record. So, without further ado, and we have a lot of people to thank and be grateful for tonight, but I want to give Barkley his due. This one's for you, Saquon. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming to Philly. All right, let's light this bad boy up. I love that sound. Oh, it tastes so good. It tastes so good when it touches your lips. Oh, that is fantastic. Oh. The taste of victory, baby. What a game. What a game. Let me tell you something, all right? Let me tell you something. This is a big stogie night. This is for a lot of things, okay? I mean, this game was important on so many levels. Let's start with the obvious. You gotta win your division. You gotta win your division, and you gotta get that number 2 seed, and you gotta be ready to go. Maybe you'll get the 1 seed, maybe you won't. It turned out Green Bay stunk it up, and they lost, and now the Eagles will not have a 1 seed. That's fine. Okay, at least we know where we stand. Now, the other part of this game was Barkley has a chance to break the all-time rushing record. Now, he didn't get it tonight, but he did come, 101 yards short of it. That means going into next week, he needs 101 yards to break the record. One of the better records in all sports, one of the harder ones to break. This cigar means a lot because that record is on the chopping block, okay? And Barkley went over 2,000 yards. Eagles never had a 2,000-yard running back. Now they got one. My God, what a game. It was important on all those levels, as well as you didn't have your quarterback. Also, you were coming off a loss. You needed to come out and show you could regroup, and you were wearing Kelly Green. We don't lose when we wear Kelly Green. That's our junks. We don't go off of it. Kelly Green, we win. And let me tell you something. Not only did they win, they destroyed double moonwalk in the ass. Where's Michael? Where's the fitness? Where's the routine? Where's the team? Because they destroyed the Cowboys. They humbled Mark Holmes like I never seen. Mark Holmes was so cocky and arrogant this week during Christmas, going crazy, and they got destroyed. He thought they had a chance. You're crazy. All right, the Eagles, great win. Great win. You know, and it starts with the CJ Gardner-Johnson, the interception for a touchdown. How about CJ Gardner-Johnson? Don't think I'm not thinking about him. And that he deserves a cigar too, because he got thrown out of last week's game. He got a lot of crap he had to deal with all week. What does the man come to do? He answers the call. He comes out, pick 6. Then he gets another interception. Man, he said Q should have had it. But I say, we got to make sure we catch that interception at that point in time. It led to another touchdown. All right? But what a great job he did as well, man. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I don't know how you can't be hyped. You know? Wow. Amazing. Really, it was amazing. Man, I'm loving it. Oh, let me tell you what happened. So, I came out here to do my cigar video, right? And I'm setting up, and I'm putting my camera up, and it's pointing this way, you know, and I'm angling it and getting my audio stuff ready to go. And this couple's walking by, and they're walking right down there by the end of the driveway, and they're looking at me. I don't know who they are, and they're like, Are you out here to film the stuff in the sky? I said, what stuff in the sky? What are you talking about? No, I'm not out here filming the sky. And they're like, oh, because there was a bunch of stuff in the sky earlier. Nobody knows what it was. I said, no, you're kidding me, right? For really? Out here tonight? They're like, yeah. I'm like, no, I missed it. So something was going on tonight. I know a couple nights ago we had a bunch of drones over the town I live. So they have stuff going on. So tonight, we may just see something. Maybe if we get a little lucky, we'll see something. But I can't believe it. I'm like, well, when did this happen? They're like 45 minutes ago. I'm like, damn, I should have came right out as soon as I was done, shakedown, and jumped on there. We got UFOs, we got drones, whatever the hell's going on. They now have arrived, and I hope to get some on tape. Now, I thought this game, the way it started, I'm going to be honest, from the first 2 series I didn't like, right? The first series, Dallas was moving the ball fairly easy. We get a pick 6, okay, but then they come right back, and they move the ball right down the field again to score a touchdown. That really pissed me off, disappointed me. But I didn't freak out. And then I thought, you know, offensively, you know, they came out and tried to play action and move, pick it around. I think they make things too difficult or too complicated. Sometimes it just seems like there's too many moving parts. What about a just quick play action, boom, hit a guy? Why all this stuff where you try to go one way, fake like you're gonna go this way, then turn around and take all this time? Just do it quick, you know? And then, so they pass on the first 3 downs, then they run on the next 3 downs. It's just kind of predictable, right? But, of course, as the Eagles do it, they adjusted. And I think Kenny Pickett, shout out to Kenny Pickett, I think he played well. I thought he threw the ball better and better as the game went. Nice, beautiful bomb to Devontae Smith, who, man, Devontae Smith, monster game. He's a stud. And I thought Kenny Pickett played really, really well. I thought he got cheap shotted when he broke his ribs. And he goes out of the game. Tanner McKee comes in. And let me tell you about Hammer McKee. Hammer McKee has got a cannon, like a howitzer. Boom! He's got a cannon. I love the way he throws the ball. That kid is worth continuing to develop. I like this kid. I want to see more. I hope he plays pretty much the whole entire game next week. But we'll talk about that, I'm sure, in a little bit. nice and cool out here today. It's been rated. I ain't got nowhere to go all week, so I'm in no rush. Told my wife, I said, you see this jersey? You see this Kelly Green jersey? You see? I want you to get this Kelly Green jersey, put it on, and then I'll see you in a little bit because it's baby making time. We're going to make a couple Kenneths. I might make a Hammer, McKee, and of course, we need a Saquon to go with the Barkley. 4 mother humping babies tonight. We slipping them past the goalie. I'm a professional goal scorer. Wait, we run. Yeah, because I'm built for this. I'm built for this. I told Mark Holmes all week. He was talking crap. I said, I'm built for this, Mark. Mark, you keep calling me out. I'm trying to enjoy Christmas. You don't want none of this. I'm built for this. I will get up there. I will sit on my ass. I will yell at the TV because I'm built for this. He learned today. Let me tell you, he learned today. That's right. Yes. I'm a little hyped up tonight. No question about it. What a great game. Boy, the Eagles, even, like I said, even though they come out a little bit slow, they figure things out, they settle in, and boom, they kill this team. They kill it. I mean, 40 burger. A 40 burger on the Cowboys. It could have been much worse. They took Barkley out the whole fourth quarter. All right? Now, I got to find Mark a broom. I'm going to look on Amazon tonight. I want to get a nice blue, glittery broom. You know what I mean? Because truth is this. I put a broom in Mark's hands. Mark, I put a broom in your hand. I put a broom in your hand, and I gave you something that was yours. I gave you something that was yours. I gave you that broom. I gave you something that was yours. And you have to keep that broom because your ass got swept. Not only did Dallas get swept, they got destroyed. And the funny thing is Cowboy fans can't say anything. What are they going to say? Oh, we don't have Dak Prescott. Yeah, we know. We don't have Jalen Hurts. All 3 of our quarterbacks lit the Dallas Cowboys up. Boy, that's how you finish a season in Kelly Green. By the way, Kelly Green just pops on HD. On HDD, it pops. I don't know how you don't. How is that not our colors all the time? Give me that Kelly Green. Give me a white helmet, with green in the wing or something like that. Not full wing, but like I've shown you guys some pictures. Like, give me a white Eagles helmet with wings and white shirt, with Kelly Green numbers, and give me that as the road jersey, and then give me the alternate black and Kelly Green. That would be the perfect 3 uniform jerseys for the Eagles, and that's what I want. The Kelly Greens look so damn good. You look that good. You can't go wrong. Listen. Once again, Eagles history was made in Kelly Green. Reggie White, 21 sacks in 12 games. Saquon Barkley, 2,000 yards. And people are asking me, well, what do we do with Barkley's record? What do we do with the Barkley record? Listen, they got 101 yards. I understand both arguments because I think the Eagle fans are pretty split. But I understand the argument for keeping your starters out and playing them. Okay, obviously, if you play Barkley, you got to play your offensive line, you got to play your receivers and your quarterback. As far as I'm concerned, listen, I understand both arguments, and I go back and forth with myself. But I think at the end of the day, I'm leaning at this point to playing Barkley, to playing him. Go out and get it. Go get it. If I'm going to play Barkley, I'm not playing him for a quarter or a half and then say, oh, it's the end of the half and you were 30 yards short. We're not giving you the record. No. Once I play him, I have to commit to playing him until he breaks the record. And he will break it. But I think I play him. I think it's risky. There is risk involved. No doubt about it. There's risks involved in everything in life. But I think you got to go for it, because if he does get it, and if he's healthy coming out of it, and we go to the playoffs and make the run I think we're getting ready to make, everybody's going to say it was worth it. That's a record that stood for 40 years. In today's NFL, with the way that they pass and it being a passing league, you're not going to see this record broken again for possibly another 40 years. I want the Eagles' name on that. I want Saquon Barkley's name on it. Plus, when you look at what happened with the Giants, how this man goes to Philly from New York. But the thing about it's crazy is this whole thing was captured on film, right? The whole off season by the Giants were captured on film. Every time Sean was talking about Barkley, telling people he's not as fast, he doesn't quite have the same burst, he don't look the same. All of that is on video, on tape. We've all heard it. Now this man's going to go and break the record on his ex-team. Giants can't recover from that. Okay? There will be 30 for 30s. There will be I said last year, they're going to do a 30 for 30 on our historical collapse. Well, guess what? They're going to do a 30 for 30 on him the year he broke the rushing record. Because it's just unbelievable with the way the Giants did him, the way that they put it on TV. You got to go for it. Let's go get that. Let's go get that record. Get that record. 101 yards. He have it by the second quarter, you pull him. Let's go get it. I think the team, like seriously, like I think the team has to like talk about it. Like if the players seriously want it, if it means a lot to them, I think you got to do it. Yes, it's risky. There is risk, but records like this don't happen often, okay? Is breaking that record enough to put him in the lead for MVP too? That's the other thing. And people are saying, well, he's doing it in 17 games. Dickerson did it in 16. Yes, but Dickerson also had 34 more carries than Barkley does so far. So, yeah, they might have played more games, but Barkley has carried the ball less. Not to mention, Dickerson, I believe, broke it from O.J. Simpson, who played in only 14 games. So if you're going to hold Barkley to that standard, then you would have to hold Dickerson to that standard. Truth is when a record's broken, it's broken. It's broken. And it's going to be broken this week. I really don't know what the Eagles are going to do. Who the hell knows? But what I think you go for it. I swear, I would have kept Barkley in the whole fourth quarter of today's game. Keep him in for the rest of the game. You know, maybe he gets another 40, 50 yards, and then we're talking now Barkley only needs 40 yards. He needs 50 yards, 45 or 35 yards. You could do that in a quarter. But you got to do it, man. We got to go for it. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. You hear that train? No UFOs. Man, I can't believe I missed those motherfuckers. Damn. So the people said that. My daughter said that her friends said they saw something today because she was at a birthday party. I don't know, man. It's pretty cool. Man, what a game. What a game. I mean, that was a beatdown. I really felt like that the Eagles were going to crush Dallas. I really had a good feeling about it. I mean, Dallas wins these games with look, we're back with Cooper. They stink. They stink. And yeah, they didn't have CeeDee Lamb, and they didn't have this guy and that guy. And guess what? We didn't either. We didn't have our quarterback either. We're just better. There was no way that I could picture the Dallas Cowboys scoring more than 17 points, and that would be if everything great happened. You know, I'm thinking like, okay, one touchdown drive, maybe they get a turnover down in the Eagles, 5-yard line, and they get a quick touchdown that way. Maybe Turpin runs a punt, something like that, or a field goal. I'm thinking 17 points at most. But in my final score, I said 34-9. It was pretty close enough. I love this team, man. I love this team. And a lot of people are getting on Mitchell, like Q. Why are you getting on Q? Yeah, he gave up some catches today. He don't give up. He's not giving up yak. He's not giving up yards after catch. He was there. He was there to make the play. I think he was fine. If anything, they were picking on Slay more than him. Now, we'll see what happens with Washington in the Atlanta game, because that game's still going on as I'm smoking this. But Green Bay lost, and if Washington wins and then wins out, they would actually be the 6th seed. Green Bay will be the 7th seed, and we'll play Green Bay. I have no problem playing Green Bay. I mean, I know they're adjusted to the cool weather, but guess what? After watching that defense, they can't stop us. They're going to have a problem. You see the problems they had with Minnesota? Oh, they're going to have big problems with us. I like it. I think we'll be fine. I don't care who we play. We're going to beat everybody. We're going to beat everybody. I'm all for it. I can't wait. I do wish the league would go back to the first top 2 seeds getting a bye week. I know that probably have to add another team to make that work. But I don't like just the 1 seed gets a bye. I think the top 2 seeds should get it. I really like that format better. And I'm so adamant about that I would prefer them to drop the extra playoff team and go back to the old format. Or add an extra team. I want that. What the hell is that? You see that? You see that? That ain't like dandruff flying off my hat. That's up in the sky. I think that's a plane. There's also something way down there blinking, but I can't see if it's moving. Dang, I missed it, man. That would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. Now, you'll probably see me stream the Monday night game this week. So probably the Detroit Niners game, I'll probably be streaming that. Tuesday, New Year's, I'll probably have a video out. New Year's Day and possibly that Thursday, you won't see me. I'm going to take a day or 2 off again this week for the holiday. How about Nolan Smith? Shout out to Nolan Smith. He's getting better and better every week. I think he forced the fumble, almost had a sack. Should have had an interception right in his hands. I'm not going to kill him for that. But he's starting to be legit, man. He's legit. He's legit. All right? This offseason is going to be so interesting for the Eagles. We can get Bourne signed. We can get Becton signed. And then we can go out in the draft, first round, get ourselves a top pass rusher. A top pass rusher. I think we'll be good to go, man. I can't wait. But I think we're gonna be on a long run here. I think we're playing at least to the NFC Championship game. I would rather play Minnesota in Minnesota than Detroit in Detroit. Just going on the record with that. So people say, Philly, you're on this new documentary. What is it? Chiefs attacking the ass or something like that. I forget. Chief attacked you. I don't know. Apparently there's some documentary on Prime about some Chiefs fan that robbed a bank. Everybody's watching it. People came to me and they're like, "Oh, you're in it. And I was like, "Really?" And I was getting ready to watch it, and other people were like, "Nah, people are just messing with you. They're trolling with you. You are not in this thing." So I'm like, all right, well, I'll watch it another time. I ain't gonna watch it. If I can't see my pretty face, that's it. They just want Denzel Washington look like, because for you that don't know, I do look like Denzel Washington. That's who I look like. Exactly like him. I look like Denzel Washington. Look at this. Look. See? I look like him. No doubt about it. I'm the Guido. I'm the Guido version of him. Okay? I'm the Italian spaghetti eating, cannoli eating, ravioli making, meatball slapping, Italian that looks like Denzel Washington. What are you going to do? But they say, oh, you're in it. I ain't in it. I ain't in it. I tell you what, I was in NFL Films, though. I did make that, you know. Yeah, imagine that. I get on those things, and I still get throttled by YouTube. Still get throttled and shadow banned. It's absolutely ridiculous. But, hey, you just got to go with the punches. As long as we're winning, that's what matters. Oh, shit. What is that? Can you see on the far right up here? You see that? That, I don't know what it is. It looks like it's hovering. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah. I gotta, when I turn like this, I gotta straighten my neck out because I don't want you to see the 5 chins in the back of my head. You know, like you'll see all the chin layers with the gravy and the cannolis all just shaking around, moving. You see that thing? What is that? It's just hovering. That wasn't there earlier. Keep an eye on that. That looks like it's just hovering. Very interesting. So the big question, of course, is going to be, do you play Barkley? Like I said, I don't believe there's a right or wrong. I don't. I think both opinions are very valid. Me personally, at this point, and I go back and forth, I'm leaning towards playing him. That thing ain't moving. What ain't moving? Oh, I don't think that was there earlier. Yo, we're seeing something on channel tonight, yo. Hell yeah. Those little alien bastards. They come up, I'm ready to fight. They don't want none of the babyface assassin, all right? That's what they call me in my boxing days. The babyface assassin. You don't want none of it. Those things freak me out. Freak me out. They got the big, bold eyes, the bulbous fingers, and they're real little, and they just, you're asleep, and you wake up, and you look at the edge of your bed, and these things with the big eyes, they're just looking at you. They're just looking at you. And then it's like, what the hell? And then people try to move and they can't move. And then they start getting like floating. And then they go through the roof. And the next thing they know, they're on this like operating table. And there's these like little bulbous things all around. And then there's like these little praying mantis things. And they're moving at much rapid speed. And then they're probing you. They're sticking shit up your cock, and they're pulling out sperm, and then they're taking ovaries from women, and then they're impregnating people, and then they're pulling them, and then all of a sudden you have hybrid babies who are black-eyed children knocking at your door. Who wants that? Freaks me the hell out. They come at me, I'm telling you, babyface, I love Tokyo. You see how the whole drone thing is now, it was like everybody was getting worried. Now everybody's kind of getting used to it. They're getting used to it. And they're not really paying attention to it as much anymore. But if you listen and you pay attention, there's actually crazier stuff going on. But they're not talking about it because everybody's getting used to it. That's why it was a plan. That thing ain't moving. Look at that. What was that there earlier? What's that? Did you just see that thing up there? Something above it in the clouds just blinked. Did you see that? Oh, I'm going to have to watch this back. I usually don't watch these back because what the hell do I want to watch myself talk? I hate myself. I watch myself talk. I want to punch my face. Yeah, we kicked Dallas's ass today. We kicked that ass. And it was a beautiful thing. I think Dallas, hopefully they got humbled. They realized how far behind they are. And now it's all about whether we go get the record. That we will discuss all week, I'm sure. I'm down for whatever the Eagles want to do. Hopefully they want to go for it. I want the record, and I want it against the Giants. Playoffs, oh boy, it's gonna be great. I got a really good feeling about this team. I do. I love this team to death. You know, and Eagles are division champs, baby. Shout out to Devontae Smith. He was fantastic. Shout out to the offensive line on a great season blocking for Saquon, you know. Thought Kenny Pickett was good. McKee was good. Okay, I thought these guys were all good. A.J. Brown, how about that? A.J. Brown gets Tanner McKee's first touchdown. He throws the ball in the stands, realizes what he does, feel bad, tells the guy who got the ball that if you give the ball back, he'll give his jersey signed, a signed jersey. So this dude, whoever it is, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, whoever that fan is. He got himself a game-worn A.J. Brown jersey signed in Kelly Green. In Kelly Green. Why do all the historical things happen on Kelly Green? All right, that baby is going to be worth a pretty penny one day. But I think you should frame it and keep it, man. That's a beautiful thing. Shout out to whoever that was. Thing ain't moving at all. And then there's something up there that blinked. I don't know if it got caught on camera. Above it. That's interesting. But yeah, the Eagles, champions of the East. Not good enough. Don't go buying NFC East shirts now, all right? We don't buy NFC East shirts. We don't buy conference shirts. We buy only Super Bowl champion shirts. That's what we're going to be. I feel it. All right, it's late. I'm going to let you guys get out of here and go. Big game. We got a lot more to come. Yeah, we'll be streaming tomorrow night, so come hang out with me if you feel like talking the shit, watching the game, and having fun. With that said, take care. Talk to you later, of course. Don't be a dingbat. And remember, it's Howie Vision and Saquon's world. We're all just living in it. The hell are you? And what the hell are they up to? Oh, you're still here? I thought you guys left. That's okay. I'm just sitting there finishing the stogie. We're watching this thing. Look at this thing. It literally, look at my finger. All right? You see it? We go this way, goes. There you go, right there. Hasn't moved in about 10 minutes. I don't think it was there before. I don't remember seeing it. And then there's something directly up there. Every once in a while, it just flashes like boom. Boom. Crazy. I don't know what's going on, really. Like, I have so many theories about the whole drone thing and what's going on. I think something big is up. Just don't know what. But at the same time, I think it's a psyop. But usually these kind of things, they take advantage of these kind of things in multiple ways. So what is going on? I don't know. All I know is it's going to be 2025 in a couple. 2025. I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. I always thought when, you know, we got to 2025s, I thought they'd have like flying cars, and I thought I'd be like, right now I'd be doing my cigar video from like a hoverboard, you know, like in Back to the Future, when I'd be on it, you know. Seriously, I didn't know what to expect. And if you look at, like, if I could go back into the 80s or 90s, right, and I could say, all right, so this is what the future is going to look like. I think in some ways, I think I'd be disappointed. You know what I mean? Like, in some ways, I'd be like, really? You still have the same kind of cars? Okay, all right. Okay, really? You still have this? You know? Like, I watched Back to the Future. I was expecting that I could get a pizza and put it in a microwave, a dehydrator for 10 seconds, and then come out and it'd be this perfect pizza. You know? The VR stuff, that kind of would be cool. I think the iPhone would be the big thing, though. Like, I think if you went back in the 90s and showed somebody an iPhone, that would blow your mind. That's very futuristic type stuff. But there's a lot of stuff that's not. Look, a hat, right? Hat. Shirts. A t-shirt is pretty much the same. Hats are pretty much the same. I mean, a lot of things haven't changed. In some ways, I feel like they suppress technology, and in other ways, we've advanced forward. It's kind of in between, you know? Kind of crazy. But with all this alien stuff going on, these drone stuff, it could be the game changer. It could be when things are going to get wild. Man, because if you watch Back to the Future, or even when they, Back to the Future Part 2, when they go to 2015, they're flying, they got cars on the highway in the air. I'll tell you what, though, ain't no way in hell. There ain't no way in hell I trust one of the driverless cars that they got nowadays, and they're gonna have more and more. I can't get behind the wheel of a driverless car. I don't trust it. There's no way in hell I could sit down and let some driverless car drive me around. I'd be too nervous. What the hell is that? Wait, did I just see something? Do you? Let me turn. All right, I'm gonna turn it like this. We'll give it about a minute. But there's that light, that thing that's just staying there, that's blinking. Then there's like a little light clouds, and every once in a while it looks like either like a strobe light or a little flash goes on above it. I don't know if you could see it, but I want to see if you see it now. Kind of crazy. See, those people got me all messed up. The last thing I needed to hear was that. You know, I'm trying to go watch a movie called Shot Caller on Netflix. Said leaving soon. Shot Caller. Said I don't know what the hell it is, but I'll watch it. Sometimes I like to watch movies that I don't know what the hell they are. You know, I just see the title. Okay, whatever. Let's watch it. Sometimes those are the best movies when you don't expect something. I don't know. We also got to think about what we're going to do with the cigar video next week. Like, if they beat the Giants, do we do a cigar? Do we do one if they lose? How about if Saquon breaks the record? That would be worth it. See, he's not doing it now. But you see, I don't know. See, and if I look, see, you can't see it. But if you look at that light and you look directly behind it, I swear it looks like there's the big light, right? The big light that I pointed to earlier. Right here. But behind it also, there looks like there's little dots. Yeah, something's going on tonight. I don't know what. It's going to be interesting world. Anyways, I gotta let you guys go. And we'll see if the little bastards try to come get me. I will be fighting them off, and I'll try to hit record. With that said, Denzel Washington, out. That's all, folks.
The brother screwed us.